And now, ladies and gentlemen, the Duplex is very proud to present the Dolly Dali Show.
I know that you didn't listen to that announcement and you left your cell phone on, so I just need one of you to take out your cell phone, please. Go to the option where it says alarm or timer. Are we there?
Yes.
Set a timer for 50 minutes, because that's when the show has to be over, and I've never done it before. This is all new material, so I don't know how long it is. So when we get to 50 minutes, I'll wrap it up. And everything needs to be a little shorter. We need to be rehearsing less. We need to be in theater less, because we need to be out there calling our congresspeople and our representatives. So the shorter and more to the point we can be, the better.
Yes.
So we're going to start in the dark. That's where we are. And as you are in the dark, your eyes will begin to adjust to see light. So we're just going to start this way. Just be knowing that you only have to endure 50 minutes. And we'll start with an unfinished story. It is the story of the coyote. The genocide upon the coyote has been going on for hundreds of years in this country. The trick of the coyote, though, is the more coyotes that are killed, the more return. You cannot eradicate the coyote. I want you to imagine the country at night, looking at the landscape of America from shore to shore as the sun sets every evening. From the east to the west, the coyote call is a daily call, checking in on who is missing, what is needed, and who needs care in plurality. So you imagine the call starting on the East Coast as the sun goes down, that very particular yip of the coyote, calling out to their pack, and that increasing from local to global. The coyote call is a checking in that happens once every 24 hours. Who here has that yip in their ear? Who has heard that particular coyote yip? Can anyone give me that yip, that coyote yip? That's good enough. Beware, look around, see who's near you, and we're going to start at house right, at the very bottom, at the person right next to the stage on house right. I think, yes, over here. You're going to start a yip, and we'll zigzag through the room, and once you catch the yip and we crescendo, we'll finish. This is the call of care, starting now.
Yep. 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 Yep.
Keep yipping. Once you start yipping, keep yipping. And pick up the yip. Let the yip grow. In the middle of the house, pick up the yip. And extend to the back. And crescendo. And out. You're very directable. So that is our call of care. We know who is here, we know what is missing, and we know who needs help. So, day soon we all will be together if the fates allow. Until then, we'll have to muddle through somehow.
Loindale, ah, wabidi loindale. Loindale, ah, wabidi loindale. Loindale, ah, wabidi loindale. Loindale, wabidi loindale. Ah, wabidi loindale. Loindale, wabidi lo. Hey yo yo, too late. Ah ah, hey yo yo yo, too late. Ah ah, hey yo yo yo, too late. Ah ah, hey yo yo yo, too late. Wabidi loingo.
I know very well there's a lobster on my crotch. My head doctor says to truly be free, I must recognize the lobster on my crotch like in some uber way and let it go. And I try to ignore the Freudian symbolism therein, not by completely disregarding it, but by disruption, by the power of disruption. I summon social appointments upon myself, like the power of a party trick. Cool magic music. This is magic music because you really must believe in it. Must have faith in something that may not exist, so we play this magic music to recognize the magic portion of the show, which is the first portion. I need one willing audience member to cross the threshold this evening and join me up on the stage. Just one. Thank you. Now I just need one more person to cross the threshold and join me for this first portion, the magic portion of the evening. Just one more person. I promise it won't be terrible. I see some bickering back there. Oh! You're doing a service for your country, you really are. Oh, let's make some room. Must be flanked by you, so let's see here, great, okay. You just have to hold this. Let's move around and see. I may go over here, I may go up. All right, that's enough rehearsal. All right, we're going to do real magic. Everyone knows how magic works. It's very magical. All right, here we go. Please. Oh, first, it's really rude of me. I didn't ask your names. What's your name?
Sandra.
Hi, Sandra, thank you. And, no, rehearse.
I'm Hillary.
That's great. And where'd you come from?
I came from Brooklyn.
Actually, no one cares about that. I think if we could cut the where'd you come from off of every narrative, movies would be 30 minutes shorter. We just get to it, you know? So no more where'd you come from, let's just get to it. All right, here we go. Magic, real magic. All right, I want you to pick one card. Now, I'm not supposed to see these cards. Look at the card.
Got it.
Spend some time with it so you really remember. You put the card back. Now pick another card. All right, now look at the card. Let's just show Sandra the card. I'm not gonna look.
Got it.
Put the card back. Pick one more card. Show the audience the card. Kiss the card. Give it a bigger kiss. Lovely, put it back. Now we're gonna choose one more card. I want you to take the card to this gentleman right here in the hoodie. Show him the card. Hey, go back, let's spend more time with him, it's too brief. Sir, can you kiss the card? Kiss the card, sir. Now, I want you to kiss it like you've seen a little angel and you've seen its little butt and you see that sweet little, just open up the butt of the angel and like kissing the lips of an angel's butt. That is your motivation, as we call it. So spread open the card, see it, visualize it. And that is our first religious moment of the evening. All right. Now you can go sit down. Now I want you to watch me very closely as I do this. I'm shuffling the cards, so there's no way. I don't know how to shuffle, but I'm going to shuffling them about. This is not an official shuffle. Shit. All right, here we go. Hillary,
Yes.
were these your cards?
One of them
Not all four?
is.
Well, what the fuck did you expect? So that's the magic portion of the show. I love magic, don't you? A round of applause for magic. Didn't think you were actually going to do that, and you're so wonderful. All right, so we all come into a performance with expectations, and I am going to oblige and fulfill one of those expectations for you by singing a song. Here you come again. Just when I've begun to get myself together, you waltz right in that door, just like you've done before, and wrap my heart round your little finger. Here you come again. Just when I'm about to make it work without you, you look into my eyes and lie those pretty lies. And pretty soon I'm wondering how I came to doubt you. All you gotta do is smile that smile, and there go all of my defenses. Just leave it up to you, and in a little while you're messing up my mind and filling up my senses. Here you come again. Looking better than a body has a right to, and shaking me up so that all I really know is here you come again, and here I go. The first of 2 songs this evening. There's a version of the show that is only songs, and I'll never perform it. I'm drinking a G&T tonight, so cheers to you all. All right. I have a script here. I hope you don't mind. If so, well, it's going to be a long evening. So let's begin. The ocean is an immense creature, rolling, churning its loins. It is the id of creation sculpting the ego of the world. Below our imagination, in the depths of the incomprehensible, creatures squirm in the darkest places. We've not got aliens in outer space, my friends. They're right here, swimming below us. And I want to listen to, touch, and learn from their inarticulate intelligence. So we're going to go for a dive together. And we can hold our hands to the scary parts, or we can hold hands so we know that what that happens when it gets scary. Just hold hands and squeeze tight. So we're going to hold hands. So we're going around the corner and a big octopus has come out. But then recognize it's okay. It's okay. And we're going to put on our masks, those little plastic masks with the little thing that come out at the top so you can breathe. So everyone, there are no sets or any special lights tonight. This is it. So we'll have to use our imagination. So in your lap, pick up your little goggles and imagine them. And maybe they're pink, or maybe they're red or black around the nose parts. Or look at them and imagine, ooh, that's nice. Maybe you bought it at the dollar store. Maybe you stole it from your sister. But go ahead and put that on. And put the masks on, and don't swallow. It's salty. Unless you like to swallow. I guess I'm a heathen because I always spit. So we are going to imagine, and I'm going to help you with my words. I know we can do this. So on the surface of the water, we are served reflection. The reverse canopy of seaweeds, what it must be like to fly over forests or plains or deserts. It is all ocean. From any distance, we always imagine what is underneath. But now we dive. We see the sunlight shimmering from above and the depths of the unknown below. And as we swim and we reach to that bottom place where the id of creation sculpts the ego of the world, we pass by tuna and trumpetfish, salmon and sturgeon, grouper and grunion, codfish and cuttlefish, sawfish and ratfish, swordfish and bristlemouth fish, damselfish and flying fish, and gulper and ruffy and wahoo too. Eee! Oh look, there's a lobster. And you hear that? That's the sound of a sperm whale. You have to see this. Please. Cross the threshold. Holy shit. Can we do that sound cue again? I think we can already say this is the best show ever. Thank you. If anyone else has any tattoos of what I'm talking about, please speak up. We may not get to half the show, but it'll be worth it, trust me. So sperm whale, dolphins, seals, and shovel-nosed guitar fish, dugong, otter, and narwhal, manatee, stingray, and tasseled woebegone, and jellyfish, 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 jellyfish. We have named the entire ocean with a language that defies Lewis Carroll and Dolly. Yet, Dolly Dali's pronoun will stump you, will sturgeon you, will wahoo you. Albeit this lobster on my crotch, I see myself as a sea urchin, hedgehog of the water, diligent, sharp, colorful, and full of delicious roe. That's testes. And I wonder when the plate arrives at the dinner table, what do you push aside? What do you separate? The garnish? The fruit cocktail? The potatoes cannot touch the salmon, the broccoli territorial from the pasta, a barrier between the salad and the steak. What do you reject? What do you deny? What is hidden? What is purposely hidden? What is ignorantly hidden? What do you consciously expose, thinking that you are hiding it? And what is it that you are unconsciously exposing in hopes that one thinks you are hiding it consciously, but you are very conscious of exposing even though you are purposely hiding it? We all have that thing. Jesus. All these pointed questions over the construction and the metaphor of a dinner plate. Go ahead and slap a detective badge on me and send me out to the field.
The story you're about to see is true. The names have been changed to protect the innocent.
That was stupid. So that's a part of the show that will purposely never work. And I'm sticking to my guns on that one. I'm staying in. Ooh, that's better. I like that. That's a good sound cue. You ever hear a sound cue and go, ooh, I like that sound cue. This is one of my favorite sound cues. And it reminds me that we're still in the ocean. We still have our goggles on. We're still reaching for the depths. We are down so deep now that the sky is new. Amongst the stars we are. Plankton surrounds us. A deep we've never been. We, in a place so dark and mysterious that we can't even be certain that we are here, or that here is a concept. You turn up and you turn down, and darkness envelops you. All darkness, and the fits of light from plankton like so many crawlers behind closed eyes. You can't breathe, but that's okay. You'll stay here forever if only that were a concept you remembered. Forever, forever, forever. An incantation, forever, forever, forever. What is forever? Returning to childhood in these depths, where the id of creation sculpts the ego of the world, to the first incident of signification. Pants and shoes, pants and shoes, pants and shoes, parted hair, button-up shirt. This is how we dress. This is how it is done. We separate the salmon from the mashed potatoes, separate the broccoli from the pasta and the salad from the steak. The ongoing argument, can't I just mix them all up? Isn't that how it ends up in the stomach anyway? Well, don't be an anarchist. All must be separate in the light. In the dark it can come together. So you wait for the dark. We wait for the dark. And we return to the present now. And we rise from the bottom of the ocean floor, where the id of creation scopes the ego of the world. And it has been so peaceful and idyllic with this top 10 sound cue. But we must keep swimming up towards the light. And as we resurface, we pass the carcasses of dying fish full of plastic, so much jetsam, the great vortex of garbage, a moving man-made island fit for no living thing. We pass the coral reefs, dead and washed white, subway cars, candlesticks, shoes, tennis balls, mattresses, so many candy wrappers. The vortex is circular. The storm and the sea are rejection, the ego unconscious of what returns to the id, but conscious we must be. At some point. And as we surface from the water, we find no land for our feet. Water has consumed all. Well, I was going to say, what good will these legs do me now, but I really fucked that one up. What good will these legs do me now? That's fun. That's really joyous. If we were able to unseparate our dinner plates, mashed potatoes straddling salmon, broccoli riding the pasta, and the salad copulating with the steak, maybe we could save the audience. Did I say audience? I meant ocean. Was that a joke? Transition! That's how you do transition. Now we're in a new place. It's all new. I think I want to sit. This is a new outfit. I didn't think that I'd be doing half the show in it, but here we are. It's kind of bursting at the seams, as you can see. Okay. That's better. We're going to talk about two worlds at once in a single vessel now. We're going to return to the coyote. First story is the story of the coyote who fell in love with the chief's daughter. He was so enamored with the chief's daughter that he used cunning and manipulation to seduce her. Knowing what he wanted, the coyote got it. The second story is the story of the coyote who broke into the lake of the frog people. Now the frog people were stealing water and damming it up, and no one could have the water. So Coyote broke into their land, swam to the dam, dug a hole, and freed the water for everyone. The third story is that these are the same coyote. The coyote who manipulates to seduce, and the coyote who frees the water. Selfish, for sure, but using cunning and manipulation, Coyote gets what he wants. We get to the final story, the fourth story, when we ask ourselves, how is that possible? How can this be the same coyote? We have to reconcile that. And the answer to that is, it just is. It becomes much less complex when you tell a story this way. It just is. Beginnings, middles, and ends are what we've come to rely upon, but there are other ways. There are remedies in the body, untapped, waiting for us to tell new stories. There are circles upon circles upon circles upon circles And let me tell you something, your story needn't even be comprehensible. Coyote is possible of two things at once crude, at once giving, at once selfish, at once selfless. Coyote the trickster is the container for all bodies, for all sexualities, for all solutions. And we return to the yip, the call of care. Let's try that again. Starting with you.
Sorry. I'm ready.
I pointed, so you did great. That's great, thank you. Now, I'm going to need some help for this next part, and it means you're probably going to see my balls and my ass. I need 2 helpers for a costume change. Will someone please come and help me with a costume change? Thank you. Okay. All right. Well, I guess that was easy. Would a third and fourth like to come up, since we had so many eager people? I've never done this costume change before, so I might need some more assistance. Anyone else? So this will be a moment for you to please stand up and get to know whoever's next to you and dance. Please dance with each other. We're going to try to make this as quick as possible. So now, costume change. Very dark. Okay, Selma, hold on to that. Oh, you do? Fantastic. All right, I'm putting it back. Like a little bow tie. This under the table. Yeah, it's like a... That was fun. I had someone working. Oh, yep, fix it. Oh, thank you. She works in the fashion industry, so I had some pros up here tonight. Thank you, Tina. Okay. This is straight from the master. You know, he referred to himself that way, Salvador Dali. He referred to himself as the master. And here are his 3 rules for controlling your dreams. This is what you must do. 1. Carefully choose the fragrances and perfumes which evoke concrete periods of your adolescence. Have your valet pour one of these fragrances or perfumes on your pillow 1 hour before you wake, and the time, situation, or the persons associated with that fragrance will appear in your dreams. 2. A melody associated with memory or being will evoke memory or being if the melody is played quietly while you sleep. I think that's another valet job. 3. A very intense light on our pupils or gradual pressure upon them by an appropriate pneumatic apparatus will make your dreams in color. Okay. That's the part of the show where I read Salvador Dali's text, and we all wonder what the fuck. Transition! Now we're in a new place. That is just how transitions work. Now a question, what is the function of our storytelling? I don't know if I want to sit or stand for this. What do you think, sit or stand?
Stand.
Okay, I'll waffle. In the Western, no, I should probably not. That'd be so stupid. Okay, in the Western American mode of storytelling, and it's italicized, American. Is that how you perform in italics? In Western American, or is it more less ironic and more American, like sultry? I don't know. Okay, in Western American mode of storytelling, everything comes in 3s and resembles the male orgasm. The denouement, after climax, and following action so brief that it could only arrive from a male-centric narrative point of view. I mean, what if all you want is denouement? Isn't that the best part? What if you just want denouement, 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 then denouement? I kind of feel like that's what this performance may be. Just almost an ending, almost an ending, almost an ending, and then you just have to do it yourself. And while we're on the subject, I hate to tell you this, but that Mary wasn't any virgin. Who did the gasp? That was a real discovery for someone. So, that sentence right there is a story. A statement is a story. A protest is a story. Your boredom is a story. So we'll return to fishes. I'm going to sit for this part. Maybe we'll get some nice ball action here. I don't know. Yep. I heard a Buchheister say yep. This is just the wrong size of chair for me. Something always works, you just have to find it. So we return to the fishes. The mangrove killfish. The only simultaneously hermaphroditic vertebrate in the world lives in a shallow pool prone to drying, meaning these self-fuckers can live on dry land for months at a time. Although gendered male and female, every fish contains both egg and sperm. And there are more examples in nature. stories that must be told. So story number 2. A female grouper will change their sex to male if no male is available. Story 3. Clownfish are born male and become female in their ultimate iteration. Story 4. Anglerfish males atrophy for their female counterparts, losing first their digestive organs, then their brain, heart, and eyes, and end up as nothing more than a pair of gonads. Story 5. American male bison regularly engage in homosexual activities, or a phrase that I prefer for my research is, quote unquote, full anal penetration between bulls has been noted to occur amongst American bison. Full anal penetration, folks. That's Wikipedia, too. Story 6. After aggressive necking, it is common for 2 male giraffes to caress and court each other, leading up to mounting in climax. Story 7. 3 million people around the world can protest for women's rights, human rights, without a single arrest. And I can go on and on, but that would seem if I were trying to make a point or something. These are stories we can tell. And our stories don't need characters or linearity. They can be mangrove killfish mating with themselves, or polyamorous bonobos. Nature has shown us a variety of ways we can tell stories, so why are we so burdened with expectation? Our reality is defined by the stories we tell. The Quechua people, their universe is divided into 2 halves. The masculine and the feminine, dry season and wet season, standing water and running water, wild animals and domesticated animals, present time and past time. The ideal for them is to reach a plurality in all of these. And for the Hupa people, there is a time between dying and passing to the land of dance, a place we all return to, where all of our ancestors still reside, dancing, waiting for us. And in that passage between dying and returning to the land of dance, the whole world is remade. A remade world. And if we consider our passings, our daily passings, our arrivals and departures, our passing on, our passing through, our passing straight, our passing toward and away from one another, each moment is an opportunity for a world remade. So, the burden of expectation, though, remains. When we come to any space, we expect the story to be told in a certain way. That we are owed something from another's initiation of story. I'm going to break. I'm going to come out. I'm going to cross the threshold and ask about expectation. Let's talk about expectation. A little bit, not too much. What was your expectation in coming here tonight? What was your expectation, sir?
Good laugh.
Not very high expectations, but I like it though, I appreciate it. What about you? What was your expectation this evening?
To be entertained.
Great, I hope that's happening for
Oh,
you.
yes.
And you, what was your expectation this evening?
A Dolly Parton song.
Well, I fulfilled that. Would you like to leave? We all need to leave theaters more often, I think. If something's over for you, leave. Just leave. That's an opportunity as well. So the result of this evening's performance, one thing should be an epiphany, a release. What was the goal? What have I constructed to manipulate your emotions? And perhaps the goal, let's just say, was me to realize the lobster on my crotch, and let it go in like some Uber way. But watch this. And there's a starfish there all along. But truly, I need to really give this away to someone, and for your service. Please. So I've let it go and I've bestowed it as a gift to you. Here's your birthday. Say birthday, happy birthday.
Here's the second birthday.
Who else's birthday's out there? Rohit! Happy birthday, old friend. Oh goodness. Who's keeping time? Who? I'm fine, great. Let's sing happy birthday. Or not. So I have let the lobster go to the birthday one, and I bestowed it as a gift. And so we return to the act of storytelling, and we must remember that the hero of this story may not be the one you identify with. And in this story, the villain is not an alien. The hero may be the villain. The villain could be living in you. And we celebrate fucking ourselves. We celebrate fucking ourselves. For our real hero this evening, drum roll please, is the hermaphroditic mangrove killfish. And even in their small pool, below the surface where the id of creation sculpts the ego of the world, there are depths unplumbed. We can go deeper. We don't have to accept what is in front of it. There are circles and circles and circles. And this is how we can resist. We can listen to the coyote. We can change stories. Things don't have to come in threes, and you can get your denouement over and over and over again if that's what you want. We do this by changing the narrative every day. This is a secular space. This is not like a church. So you don't have to change your program when you leave here. You can be the same way you were in here. And that is the only way to resist anything, is to not let it leave you. When you leave the public space, when you leave here, carry it and do it again and again and again and again and again and again and again in circles. Recognize the lobster on your crotch. Go on the hard journey. Let the lobster go without causing harm to anyone. Or yourself. So, we're going to do a final exercise together. An exercise in lovemaking. And this is the part of the show I'm going to say, find someone who you don't know who you didn't come with. You know, find someone new. So try that. Even if it means moving your seat, because it'll be over soon after. So it's like find someone new. I'll make this annoying, so you must do it. No faking, please.
Birthday friend.
Okay. Let's hope we've made introductions now. So we're going to use teamwork. We're going to do this together. One of you is A and one of you is B. Make that choice now. A and B. And if there's a C involved, that's cool too. Do we got a C? Got any C's? All right, we got a C right here. C over there. C's are welcome in the ABs. C's. We got it, all right. And C, don't feel left out in this, we will get to you. All right. A says to B, there's something that I've been wanting to tell you for a long time. B raises their eyebrow and goes, really?
Really?
A says, absolutely yes.
Absolutely yes.
B positions themselves in their chair. And A says, I want to tell you that I love you. B says to A, oh my gosh, holding their heart. They breathe, holding their heart, and say, you don't know how much this means to me. A says, I know. B says, I want to tell you. I love you too. A places their hand on B's face.
Oh, okay.
B says, your touch. A says, I know. B says, God, I love you so much. A says, God, I love you too. A pulls B in closer and kisses them on the lips. And C says, give me some of that too, why don't you? And that's how you make love. You are all such beautiful people.
I
So, now that I've given up my lobster, I'm going to perform a ritual of longing. For when you lose something, you must address it and mourn. It is healthy to mourn what you lose. It is healthy for that to last as long as you need it to. So I'm going to mourn now via song. And I would love if my lobster, yes, give that lobster a drink. It's your birthday, that lobster needs to get crunk too. So let's fuck that lobster up a bit. Fuck that lobster. So actually, could you come up here? I want to sing this part of this to the lobster. I feel like you've been up here so often now, you need to get billing credit or something. So now I'm going to sing. Kate will appreciate this. I should stay, I would only be in your way, so I'll go, though I know I'll think of you each step of the way. And I will always love you. And I will always love you. Bittersweet. memories. That's all I am taking with me. So goodbye. Please don't cry. We both know it's not what you need. And I will always love you. I will always love you. I hope that life treats you kind. And I hope that you have all that you've ever dreamed of. And I wish you joy and happiness. But above all, I wish you love and I think that's it. All right, Lisa, our wonderful technician back there. Thank you, Lisa. I want to do something that we didn't talk about. Is that cool?
Sure.
Is it cool to bring people up on stage?
Yes.
Like everyone?
Yes. Like what? How many?
Uh,
Not like everyone, right?
everyone? We
No.
can't. No. Okay, then let's do this down here. Let's open up this space so we can all be together here for this final moment. Come on, people. Let's try and connect and make this circular in some way so we all can. It's kind of a circle. All right. Okay. All right. We're just gonna take hands. This is not a religious moment, so don't worry. Yeah, I'm gonna get drinking before this. That's a good idea. All right. Someday soon we all will be together if the fates allow. Until then, we'll have to muddle through somehow. Thank you all so much for being here tonight.
Oh my God.
And please. And please take care of each other. Good night. Thank you.